My administration has accomplished more than almost any administration in the history of our country.
Well, I mean, Trump claims a lot of things, and everyone knows he's going to over-egg his claims. He brags constantly. He always makes outlandish claims. Even the claim that he was going to build a wall, most people know is tongue-in-cheek. So yeah, take it with a pinch of salt. That said, he's gotten his tax cut through. He was able to get that through Congress. He's been stopped on most of the things he's been trying to do. But again, one of his claims was he was going to stop immigration. He's been fairly successful at creating, what we would call here a hostile environment. Trump is playing brinkmanship. He's started a trade war with all of his allies, which is kind of an interesting way to do it. So he's in a trade war with Mexico and Canada, the biggest trading partners of the United States. And he's trying to use that as a way to get concessions from them on the free trade agreement that he has with them. At the same time, he's having a trade war with Europe, and at the same time, he's having a trade war with China. So he's fighting a war on three fronts. So how he's going to come out of this remains to be seen. If he can cut some trade deals and get concessions from all three of these groups, then okay, yeah, he'll succeed. But so far, none of that has happened. We haven't engaged in a all-out war, and we haven't destroyed the global economy yet. But again, that's the risk. If you play brinkmanship, sometimes it goes over and explodes into a full-blown war. Well, that's because he governs from his base. He doesn't care what the country as a whole thinks about him. He doesn't care what the other party thinks about him. He only cares about his base, and that is his route to power. That's his secret for maintaining power. And again, he has a huge wing of the Republican Party that really likes him, and they will threaten any member of the Republican establishment who don't toe the line and don't criticize him. So again, you've seen a number of senators break away and make mild criticisms of him, and the only real critic he has is Jeff Flake, who is retiring because he was going to be hounded out of office by Trump's base. So again, he's got the Republican Party in thrall to his supporters, and as long as he does that, he can keep the party in line and he can maintain power. Well, it looks pretty certain he's going to lose the House, and that's going to make his life deeply uncomfortable because he will not really have control of Congress. He won't be able to do whatever he wants. He won't be able to threaten the Democrats in the House to do things. So he'll have to compromise, which he doesn't do very well. So again, that's going to be very difficult for him, and we'll see how the second half of his term goes after that. The Senate, more importantly for his nominating people to positions of office, he will probably keep the Republican control there. It doesn't look like it's going to go to the Democrats. And in fact, his moves on this Supreme Court nomination, making fun of a sexual assault survivor, doesn't seem to be hurting him in this. Where the Democrats are running is in red states, and that's where his own supporters get revved up by his fighting this sort of fight. So it may have actually helped him in the short run.